It's what you learn after you know it all that counts. That's a quote from John Wooden, a Hall of Fame basketball coach. I picked up that quote reading one of John C. Maxwell's excellent books. But it's very interesting to me, and it's important here this week because if you are a master investigator, just phenomenally good at what you do, you don't even have any snags or problems anymore. Maybe you're even getting a little bored because you've seen the same cases over and over again. And I know, believe me, I know that things can get repetitious. So you know it all. Let's take just a moment and say it's what you learn after you know it all that counts. In this case, I want to talk to you about actually turning a profit with your skill set and your knowledge level, because so many really good investigators struggle to make a living. So here's what I'm going to share with you this week, and I'm going to give you a very practical way to approach it. Pay yourself first. Everybody knows this or has heard this. It's a cliche, but here's what I'm going to teach you that makes all the difference in the world. And I had to learn it from someone else, and I wish I could credit the person. I can't remember his name. But even if you just start by paying yourself 1% of your revenue, 1% of what you bring in, you say, man, I'm struggling now to pay the bills and pay my rent, my mortgage, whatever it all might be. Pay yourself 1% of what you bring in. Here's the raw facts of the matter. If you bring in $1,000 in revenue, we're talking about $10. That's 1%. If you can't spare $10 out of 1,000 to keep for yourself, to tuck in an envelope, to save up, to add, for you to keep and have, you got a real problem with everything about your business. Should you be paying yourself more than 1%? Yeah, absolutely. 10%, 20%, I'm not sure. There comes a point at different points in different businesses, how much you're making, fixed costs versus variable costs, and all these elements. I'm giving you a very simple thing. If you're not making money, even if you've been in business for years, if you're struggling, switch it around, pay yourself first. If you say, I need $1,400 to bring home every month, no matter what, between what my wife earns and what I earn, we can squeak by on that. Don't make it the last $1,400 you earn. Take $1,400 off the top and earn the rest. We tend to, in business, spend what we have. It's a bad habit. We have a really good month, we tend to overspend on certain things. If we have a bad month, we go scrambling. Look, paying yourself first means that you have to get by with the remainder of what you make. And that changes the way you make business decisions. It changes what you decide to buy and how you decide to spend your money. And pretty quickly, you're going to discover, oh, I can actually make a profit if I pay myself first and keep my business running out of what's left. So is that going to work for you this month? This month, are you able to keep the top X number of dollars, $1,400, $2,000, whatever it is that you need or want to keep out of your business? If you haven't been able to do it so far, probably not going to be able to do it this month. But there's that tactical thing. Start with just that 1%. If you can't do 1%, that's a big, big problem. You got to look at everything. So pay yourself first. If you can't do that now, start with 1%. You're going to find it changes your mindset, and it actually feels good, even in small quantities, to be making money doing something you love. In this industry, let's face it, best reason to be in this industry is because you love it, and it's just in your blood, as it is for so many of us. If you're not in this industry, you're trying to get in, you're trying to figure it out, I have a free report over at shadowanyone.com called If You Want to Be a Private Investigator, Give Up Unless You Do These 3 Things. That's right on the home page. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with shadowanyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.